You've heard me talk about them before, new home leads, aka new construction leads. That type of lead is an extremely powerful one because you have an incredible product to showcase. It's a brand new home. Also, another benefit to new home leads is that there's an abundance of new builds going up every single day. So the inventory is endless and the commission on these bad boys can sometimes reach up to 6%. Hey, it's Jaime. If we're just meeting, welcome to the channel that brings actionable content to grow your business through online marketing. So if that sounds beneficial, consider subscribing. One of the first ads that we end up running with the agents that partner with me are the new home ads for the reasons that I mentioned in the intro. It's one of the straightest paths to a commission that you can have, and more often than not, that's why we gravitate towards this campaign regardless of the state that we're running ads in, regardless if we're in California, Washington, Florida, Texas, New York, wherever we're at, this is the type of campaign that we run. Alright, so we're here in the ads manager where all of your advertising should be going down. And I say should because there's still a good amount of people that are boosting posts. And if you're boosting posts, that means that you're not doing it through the ads manager. So I'm going to invite you to stop. Boosting, I'm not going to say that you're wrong, but I'm also not going to say that you're right. Because when you boost, yes, there's going to be some level of exposure, but it's not targeted exposure. And it's not going to be exposure that really truly translates into commissions for you, into money for you. So just wanted to make that public service announcement. Let's stop the boosting because I don't want to see you waste any more money. All right, public announcement or public service announcement over. Let's create. We're going to create our campaign and we're going to do a lead generation ad. That is the simplest ad to run. So I want to reduce as much friction from this ad creation as possible for you. So we're going to create the lead generation. And this is going to be for new build, new homes, new construction leads, whatever you want to call it. So make sure that you call it something that you're going to remember. Of course, we're running an ad from the housing category. As a reminder, if you're writing credit, employment, and housing ads, you need to select the special ad category. So this is housing, which falls into what we're doing. As a reminder, we're doing the lead generation campaign. You can do your A/B split testing from here. So you see A/B split testing. You can get that done through here. Although I'm going to show you a different way to do that, which is actually my preferred way to get my split testing done. But I'll show you at the end of this video because I'll make sure I press confirm and I'll show you that aspect. And then campaign budget optimization. Campaign budget optimization means that you select your budget from here, from the actual campaign. So what this means is if you create multiple ad sets going forward when you're split testing, this campaign that you set here, let's call it $50, is going to be allocated by Facebook wherever it wants, wherever it sees that it's going to be algorithmically better. Now, I actually don't enjoy doing that. I actually enjoy allocating a set amount of money per campaign, per ad set, per ad. So I actually don't use this campaign budget optimization as much, especially when I'm split testing, but you can certainly do that. And I'll show you what happens when you click it. You see the daily budget gets introduced at this point. We're going to leave this unselected so you'll see that it goes away and then you're going to see the budget being asked over here. So we're going to continue. All right, so as a reminder, the ad set, that's going to be something that you name whatever you want. As long as you know what you're doing within this ad set, you can name it whatever you want. So the point of naming your campaigns is so you don't get confused and also so you're able to read your reports much quicker. There's nothing more frustrating than having to click into every single campaign, especially early on when you're split testing and trying to see what was my targeting? Where was I advertising? What was I doing in this particular ad set that is giving me these results? So as long as the naming convention helps you identify what's happening in this actual ad set, you are good to go. And I won't say anything else about that because at this point I think you understand what I'm getting at. All right, so dynamic creative, we're not going to worry about that. Catalog, we're not going to worry about that. And see that budget question gets asked now. Remember, we didn't go down the campaign budget optimization. We are going to select our budget based off of the ad set. So here we're going to leave it at $20. That's perfectly fine. You can't see the estimates right here. You see the estimated people, but that's about to change. The potential reach right there. We're going to go to people living in this location. And for this ad, we're going to say it is, where do we want to go? We want to go to Nashville. I used to have a laboratory close to Nashville out in Thompson Station. So I know Nashville quite well. All right, so we have Nashville. It's a good potential reach. And then when it comes to the new home leads, as a reminder, new home leads, new build leads, new construction leads, whatever you want to call them, new home leads are gonna present incredibly well because you have a brand new home. That is one of the biggest reasons that we target this, especially early on. If you don't have any listings, if you're not really working with too many buyers, a builder is going to always ask for more promotion. They have already baked in your commission, so it's not going to cost them any more money because they've already baked that in. So you're going to be good to go, and getting those types of clients is phenomenal. All right, so in the detailed targeting, what we're going to do is we're going to target Zillow. And of course, you're going to want to split test as much as possible. You're going to split test Zillow. You're going to split test Trulia. You're going to split test Realtor.com, real estate, first-time home buyer. You're going to split test those so you see which leads actually come in cheaper and in a more amount. So more leads and cheaper. That's ultimately what you want. All right, we're going to go to manual placements. We're going to unselect Instagram, and we're only going to advertise in the news feed. So you see the potential reach has dropped significantly, and it'll continue dropping a little bit more, which is fine. We're okay with that. All right, so we have our placements. We're only going to select the Facebook news feed. Not going to worry about the rest of them. So we're optimizing for leads, which is the lead campaign that we're running. The cost control, we don't necessarily know what our average cost is going to be at this time. Once you know your numbers, once you know how much you're willing to spend, then that's what you're going to put there. But at this time, we're starting out fresh, so we don't have those numbers, especially in a new area. So we're going to go to next. All right, so you've already selected your Facebook page. As a reminder, you're going to name your ad on the format. So this is really one of the biggest questions that I get asked when it comes to the type of ad, the ad setup, especially when it's a new build, because with new builds, you have amazing video a majority of the time from new construction. So new builders or builders, period. They have a good amount of resources for marketing. So they have the best pictures. They have the best aerial footage. They have the best, and typically they have the best walkthroughs of properties. So you could actually get away with doing a single image. You can do a video and you can do a carousel. Those are going to actually produce great results. But what I've been seeing more often than not, the single image performs incredibly well, but the carousel also performs incredibly well because you showcase different floor plans. You either showcase what a two-story looks like and a single story looks like, or you showcase different styles, different floor plans of the community, or you showcase different kitchens in the community. So as a reminder, since we're getting new builds, getting new construction, you're not necessarily only working with one new home. Communities have different floor plans. They have, depending on the size of the community, you can have north of 20 floor plans. The sky's the limit, basically. So whenever you're showcasing a property, you want to showcase a new property there's kind of in the middle. So a great rule of thumb is to showcase the model home because, one, it's already staged, but two, typically the model home outsells the rest of the models in any community. That's the reason it's the model home. So people that walk into the model, they visualize it, they see it, and most often than not, when they go out into the community, they're going to end up selecting that model home more often than not. So that's a little trick there. So we're going to leave it in the carousel. Actually, let's go to single image. Let's see, what do we want to do? We could do the carousel. That's fine. We'll leave the carousel. That has been performing incredibly well, but just know that you can really run it in any format. You can run it with the single image, with the video, or a carousel. And this is actually one of the great things that you can split test. So yes, you can split test targeting, which we already did in the new ad set, but you could also split test here. So this is one that I have had cases where the single image outperforms the video. I have had cases where the video outperforms the single image. I have had cases where the carousel outperforms all of them. So it's kind of like a round robin. Everybody gets a chance. So to do a carousel ad, all you have to do is select a different image. So we're going to select that one for the sake of going a little bit quicker. And you see I have a headline here. So new homes, let's say Nashville, new homes will not last. And let's just go over here. We're going to add another image. And let's just look at that one. Let's just say that's another floor plan. And we say new homes, down payment assistance right there. And then we're gonna go, we're not gonna do that. Those are my thumbnails. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna go, do one upload. Nah, let's just select the same image somewhere. We're going to select the same image. And then here it's going to be 11 floor plans. Nashville. New homes. All right. So what you're seeing me fill out over here, I'm kind of blocking it. So let me move up here. So what you're seeing here is me building out these cards right here. And then for the primary text, which is something that has been proven to work in California, in Florida, Texas, Georgia, New York, New Jersey, basically all the places, and then some where I have partners where I do their lead generation. It has performed and outperformed many of the campaigns that we run. So the new construction, new build, new home leads, whatever you want to call it, this ad copy is the one that you want to use. So select a community that has new homes and fill in this template. This template has already been tried through thousands and thousands of dollars at this point. So I know that this works, and it works in virtually every market that we run it in. So get on it. All right, so we're going to hit learn more. All right, so we're going to create a lead form. So you see what it looks like. This is the lead campaign as a reminder. You're going to name it. So you're going to name it here. And then we're going to go to the form configuration. We're going to leave it open. And then on the content, we're going to leave it with more volume versus higher intent. So you can read what that means. The intro, Nashville, new homes. We're going to use the same image from our ad. And then here, a little pro tip is you don't want to include different verbiage than what you've already included. So don't introduce a different element in this description. So if you highlighted different aspects then you in the ad copy, then reintroduce them here. The last thing you want to do is introduce something different that could dissuade people from submitting their contact information. So as an example, if you've been highlighting all of the benefits of one-story homes, and then here you just say that there's no two-story homes, well, you introduced a different variable that may sway people from clicking there altogether. So again, you just don't want to introduce something completely different that that they hadn't considered. Another example would be, let's just say this entire community is tankless, and for whatever reason somebody that doesn't want to do tankless, if you didn't introduce that on the front end on the ad copy and you introduce it here and you say all of the community is tankless, then you are introducing a different variable that may sway people from clicking there. So I can give you various examples, and actually I should probably have given you better examples than the tankless and the two-story one, but I think you get the point. Introducing a different aspect to the community and the ad. Here at this point, you're shooting yourself in the foot because you're introducing a different variable. All right. So then here you would just reintroduce whatever you said. Unfortunately, I didn't copy whatever I put over there, but we're just going to say title policy paid for, and then however much money it was in discounts. So really just restating what you communicated in the ad, and you can work on that at your leisure. All right, so I like to ask for the first name only. I have found that I get a lot better results just asking for the first name. It seems a bit less formal. People aren't as intimidated, especially since I'm asking for their email and their phone number. All right, and then the privacy policy, where you're going to use a privacy policy that you have on your website. So for our purposes today, I'm just going to advance the video real quick. So I'll just put privacy policy right there. Thank you screen. Thanks, you're all set. Check your email. Are waiting. So as a reminder, we want to deliver the goods at the email. We want to deliver the goods either at the email or at the text, somewhere that is not here. Because at that point, if they give us false information, they give us wrong email or a wrong phone number where we can't text them the goods, the lead magnet, then they have no business getting it. So we don't want to condone this behavior of them giving us wrong information if we just deliver the goods here. So that's just something that has worked quite well. And then here we can just say call the business. Let's chat and then put your phone number there. All right. So I'm going to move this real quick again. We're going to save it. Finish. Oops, questions. I forgot something. Where can I send you the details? Where can I send you the details? My goodness. Where can I send you the details? Awesome. Save. Finish. Now we're good. And now that we have the form completed, we're going to scroll down and we're going to hit publish and we're going to get some new home leads. So if you're interested in getting started with my partnership and having me do your lead generation for free, then be sure to check out the link down below. Well, now that we know how to get new home leads using Facebook ads, let's learn how to get leads for less than $2. So I'll leave a video right here that's going to help you do just that. Also, if you found value today, don't forget to subscribe because that really helps me out. And of course, make it your best day yet.